It is time, as always, my Harvey Hot Hand. For those who know what the Harvey Hot Hand is, it is basically where I pick the 5 best games to bet on. We're already technically 1-0. We'll do 6 total picks for the week, but 1-0 this week because Seahawks told you Tuesday that for some reason the plus 1.5 for Seattle made no sense just based on the history and also that the Seahawks are just a better team overall. So ultimately, we're going to go with 5 picks for today, 6 total for the week. So let's start off. First pick of the Harvey Hot End, which is
Browns at Lions.
Give me the Lions here. It's a massive point spread, but this should be an absolute blowout. The Browns got lucky last week beating Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. An inexplicable interception, which basically almost got returned all the way for a touchdown, but it said 2-yard line Joe Flacco with an easy touchdown pass. Meanwhile, the Lions, though, after week 1 against the Green Bay Packers, looking completely just out of touch, out of mind, really being shut down by the defense, and Jared Goff looking really poor, and Sonic and Knuckles not doing their job, they've bounced back. One massive win against the Chicago Bears, and a very nice victory over the Baltimore Ravens, playing very well on both facets of the game, offense and defense, really slowing down Lamar, especially late and in the red zone, which is massive. Penei Sewell versus Myles Garrett. That's going to be the matchup of the day. I'll give it to Penei Sewell, who has probably been the best offensive lineman for the last 2 seasons. And also, I think Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, who just had 4 touchdowns combined last week, 2 each. They'll dominate. The Lions pass rush will get to Joe Flacco, force him under pressure to maybe make some bad decisions or take some sacks. I have the Lions winning 28-14, covering the 9.5 point spread. The next one.
Chargers at Giants.
This one's a bit rough. I'm going to take the Chargers here. Jaxson Dart right now, he's unfortunately making his first start against probably the best coach against rookies. He's 8-0 for his coaching career against rookies, 4-0 as the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, and he's 7-3 against the spread against these rookies. Herbert is playing at an MVP level. The running game is starting to pick it up a little bit with Omari and Hampton, and also the defense has been really, really good. Khalil Mack, was he washed? Should they have let him go? That's the question was. They need to get rid of Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack in order to make some cap space. They figured out with Khalil Mack, and he's making a massive impact. Keenan Allen looks young. He looked a little slow on the Bears. He comes to Los Angeles. Oh, my God. He's back. Keenan Allen's back. Quentin Johnson, after not being able to catch a cold, is now catching massive passes and touchdown catches as well. So the Chargers are clicking on all cylinders here, and Jaxson Dart making his first start with a defense that's underwhelming and an offense that needs to figure it out because Malik Neighbors, he's really it. They have no running game. Their offensive line is not great. Tight end group is non-existent. And Wan'Dale Robinson, last year at least, was the most ineffective third down wide receiver. He's made a couple nice catches here and there, but ultimately, the Giants are not that talented offensively. And Jaxson Dart, your first start against the Los Angeles Chargers, it's unfortunate. Give me the Chargers 30-13. They cover the 6.5 point spread. The next one.
Saints at Bills.
This one's interesting. Another massive point spread, 15.5. Give me the Buffalo Bills here. Spencer Rattler is winless. Not against good teams, not again, not in 45-degree weather like Tua. No, he's just winless overall. He has not won a singular game. And the last time we saw him, he was getting blown out by the Seattle Seahawks, then nearly let Kyler Murray go out and beat them. So I think it's a little bit interesting. And also against the Seahawks, you blink and they're down 21-0. I think it'll be a similar thing here because we saw James Cook over the last few weeks just absolutely dominate. Keon Coleman in week 1 against the Ravens could not be stopped. Dalton Kincaid against the Miami Dolphins did a very, very nice job. So the Bills have a lot of talent offensively, and I think that's the offense going to really shine in this game. I have them putting up 34 points here. I think overall, though, the defense is a little bit worrisome, but going against a quarterback that has not won a singular game should be an easy task. It's just a question of can they keep their foot on the gas and come out with a blowout victory? I think they will. They'll get to Spencer Rattler, force him into some mistakes. Give me the Buffalo Bills covering the 15.5 point spread. They win 34-16.
Packers at Cowboys.
The revenge game. Everybody's picking them in this one, including me. CeeDee Lamb is injured. Their starting center Cooper Beebe is injured. Tyler Booker, their starting guard, is injured. A bunch of players are out. Dallas Cowboys, 32nd ranked passing defense. The Eagles didn't want to pass, so that game was closer than it should have been. But the Bears, you made Caleb Williams look like an all-pro quarterback, 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. The Cowboys just have a terrible, terrible pass defense overall. They are really, really bad. The offense is okay. The offense is not the worrisome part here. But, with Micah coming back to Dallas less than a season after, we're only talking about like a month or two since he got traded. So I think right now this is a revenge game. Jordan Love and this offense is not going to put up 10 points like they did against the Cleveland Browns, because going up against a porous defense like Dallas, who have the two worst defensive backs, Elam is led up the highest passer rating when targeted. He's getting cooked. Trayvon Diggs, same thing with him. He's getting cooked. Deron Bland should be back, but he's not a tremendous defensive back. I don't think it'll make much of a difference. This should be a blowout victory. I think just because the offense is good enough, it'll put up some points here and there, but this is a big-time revenge game. Give me the Packers 31-20. It's an emotional game. We saw what some emotional games look like. Week 1, Rodgers and Justin Fields, they went at it, swap teams, and they put up massive points. Since then, both teams look terrible. So it's one of those emotional games. I think the Packers are going to blow them out. Give me the Packers 31-20. They cover the 6.5-point spread. And the bonus, the 6th pick or the 5th pick of the Harvey Hot End for today's show, but the 6th pick overall for the week is
Vikings at Steelers.
This one should be relatively easy, I think, for the Minnesota Vikings. Even though Carson Wentz will be their starting quarterback, I do have them winning and covering because Minnesota is 4-0 in regular season international games. They've been very, very dominant. They've beaten the Steelers. That was their first international game back in 2013. 2017, it was the Cleveland Browns. 2022 was the Saints. And 2024, it was the New York Jets. They made an embarrassment of the Cincinnati Bengals last week. Isaiah Rodgers broke a record for PFF, having a 99.9. You can't get higher than that. They just made it a complete embarrassment of the Cincinnati Bengals. And Carson Wentz played an effective offense. He really, went into the offense. Jordan Mason had a couple good runs. So overall, the Vikings are going to be fine. The Steelers, they should have lost to the New England Patriots. It's just the Patriots literally handed them the game. Rodgers got outplayed by Drake May. He had, I believe, an interception or two. I mean, it wasn't a good day for Aaron Rodgers. It wasn't a good day for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I think ultimately the Steelers will lose this game. They'll put up a couple points here and there, but they don't really have a great running game. I think they're going to try to focus more on the run to get that going to hopefully help Aaron Rodgers out. But against the Vikings defense, I don't see many openings for Rodgers. I think under pressure, he's the second worst quarterback. I think he's 6 of 22 pass attempts. So 6 of 22 completion. Under pressure, worst in the league by far. I mean, what are we expecting? A 40-year-old quarterback under pressure? It's not going to look good. So give me the Vikings here to win 27-21. They cover the 2.5-point spread. And those are my technically 6 picks of the Harvey Hot Hand because I had Seattle winning on Thursday. So we're 1-0 so far. If you want to support the show, down below, use the link. If you spend $10 on Dr. Squatch, you get 3 free limited time bricks. That's a value of $24. Absolutely free for new customers. Thanks for supporting the show. Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching this clip of the Harvey Hour. If you want to watch the full show, you can by clicking the eye in the top right-hand corner right now. If you want to take the show with you on the go, it is available wherever you get your podcast. We go live here on YouTube every single Tuesday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a video and whenever we go live.